Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my channel, Septeria 18. I want to share with you some of my do-it-yourself torn paper layered flower embellishments that I had just made, and they turned out really lovely, and these are great. You can add these onto any of your projects. You could also gift these to some of your crafty friends so they could also use these in their projects. And all I did was just use my paper scraps and to create these torn shaped uh, paper layered flower shaped embellishments, and they're just really lovely to put together. And I'm going to show you as well how you could make these quite easily. You don't need any tools, and I did make a similar one a while back on one of my other videos, so it was inspired by these ones that I had made, and you can see these ones here have a perfect edge to the shape, and then these ones have more of a torn edge to the embellishment, which I like. I think it just gives it more texture, and I like the way you can see the white bit on the edge of the torn papers. And then you can just finish it off with some of your flat back embellishments, buttons, or anything you like to finish off the centerpiece. So these are the ones that I've made, so you can see how cute they are. And all you need to make these are 3 circles, and you can use 2 circles if you like, and just some paper punches. But just also, I better show you these in case you like doing junk journal projects. I also made them using book pages as well, and these turn out really lovely. I didn't distress the edges. I left them just the way it is, and they still look really lovely. And then these ones here, I used music pages to create these ones, and then I just added a little flat back to the center. So you can make these in any type of papers, but the only thing with these papers, I did use like paper, scrapbook paper, or lightweight, medium weight paper. I probably wouldn't recommend thick cardstock because it might be a little bit hard for you to get the ruffled kind of look, but you can give that a try and see if cardstock will work. I just use just plain scrapbook paper, and these ones were just book pages, so they were easy to also put together as well. So it's just the 2 different styles that you could enjoy making them. So what I did was I did use 3 different sizes. This is a 1.5 inch size. I did have the 1 inch, but I just misplaced it somewhere. So I did use a 1.5 inch, a 1 inch circle, and a 3.25 inch. But with the book pages, I just used the 2 sizes. This is the 1.5 inch, and then this was approximately the 1 inch size. But you can play around with it and use whatever size circle you have. If you don't have any punches, you could use your circle dies. If you don't have any dies or a circle punch, you can just find anything that has like a circle shape, and just cut around your cardstock to create a circle. So what I've done, I've made my 3 circles. These are my templates. I did use a cereal box to punch out this the shape because it was nice and sturdy. I also just used plain cardstock as well, so you can use either one. It's just easy when you want to tear the paper. You have a bit of a more sturdier template to tear your paper. So you can use anything you like, just something a little bit thick. So they're the 3 sizes that I've used. And then these are just your scrap papers. Just grab your scrap papers of your choice, and that's these ones. And then all we're going to do is we're going to start tearing your paper to create a circle, and then you'll have this sort of shape. And this is one of the ones that I've just embellished, in case you want to have an idea of what I had done with one of my flowers. I just again used some scraps and just cut them into strips and just laid them on top of one another, and created a fish banner tail, added a word sentiment, and then a little flat back embellishment. And the ones that I used these embellishments for my centerpieces, which are from Crafter's Corner. So I did use some of these ones, the hearts and a couple of these flat back sequence blingy flat backs, and that's what I used to finish off these centers. So you can use whatever you like for those, and you can purchase these from any of the variety stores here in Australia if you wanted to purchase any of these ones from Crafter's Corner. And then you could also add your embellishment to, say, a little pocket like this one here, and I've got in here just another little, like a coin envelope, and this is a smaller size circle layered one that I've made using just a smaller circles, and that's just a smooth edge. So you could do that, and then it's just a cute little way to finish off a plain little pocket and then add that to the front. You can also place it up the top here to create decorate the top edge of your pocket. You can add it at the bottom like that and create another little tuck spot in there and just glue the sides and the bottom down, and you got yourself a little decorative embellished pocket. These pockets, I did make these out of a 6x6 paper, which I cut in half, so you can make 2 of these. And I'm also going to show you the measurements on how to make these cute little pockets as well, if you're interested in making these pockets to add your little embellishment to your pockets, to add your goodies. So I've kept this one, so I'll show you the measurements and how to make these as well. But I'll show you how to make the flowers first. So all I've done was I grabbed one of the circles and just some paper, and these are the ones that I've already torn, so I've just kept them together and separate the piles so I can just make them as I go. And all I do is I just tear off the paper bigger than the size of your circle, like that, and all I do is I'm just going to grab one end of your paper, and all you do is you're just going to gently tear around your template and just keep going till you get to the end. Again, it doesn't have to be even, just sort of just want to create like some sort of a circle. So that's how mine turned out. And if you don't like a few of the little edges, you can just carry on and just maybe just tidy them up a little bit. So that's one. So I'll put that in there, and again, if you want to make the smaller size, do the same thing. Let me just grab this one, and I'm just going to place it sort of there, roughly tear the paper. Just makes it easier to tear. And again, just going around. So that's all I'll do here, and then that'll just give me this size. And again, you can tear it a little bit more down if you want to downsize the shape. So that will fit there like that. So all you do is just do that again with your smaller size, or you can just keep them all with one size and just keep stacking them up if you don't want to use all the different sizes. So I'm just going to now grab 3 different sizes to make one similar to this one. So I'm going to use the one that I just torn, and I might use that one. That was the 1 inch size, and then I'm going to grab a size that was the 3/4 inch. I don't have very many here, so I might use this one. Actually, let me just tear another one. I want one that's just a little bit, I might just tear this little pinky colour. You can see the white coming out on the edge of the paper as you tear. So you're going to have a lot of torn papers on your craft desk. Okay, so that is the smaller size. So I think that's a little too big for me. I want to make it just a little bit smaller, just so I can see a little bit of the pattern. So I'm just going to just patiently try and just tear a little bit. That might be a little too small, but that's fine. So that's how I want mine. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to just squish them all in. Just really squish it like that. And then I'm just going to open it back up, just gently, and then this one's a bit torn. All you do is grab some glue and glue the back of the middle piece, and then place it on the top. Even when it's torn, it's actually not too bad. I like that effect as well. And then you've got your little piece, which I cut down a little too small. And then place it onto there. Once it's dried, you can then add your little centerpiece to the middle. So just let that dry for a little bit, and I might grab one of the ones from here. I might use the little light blue one just to add to the middle. So there is my torn, do-it-yourself torn paper laid flower shape embellishment, all done and ready for me to add to my projects. So easy, and it just looks really pretty, really lovely. I love the way it turned out. So that's all I do. I've just torn a few, keep them in a little tray, and then whenever you want to finish off a project, you can just make them and have them ready. I like these ones too. These are great for journaling as well, for your junk journals or onto tags. So I think that's a great way to use your scraps. So I'm just going to quickly also show you how to make these with the size that I have, and then you can have these as well ready for you to add your little flowers onto them. So I just cut the 6x6 paper in half, so I've got two pieces at 3 inches by 6 inches. So this is the one that I'd finished making, and I'm going to make another one with this one. And it's quite simply just using your scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, you could also make it without the scoreboard. I will actually do it without the scoreboard, just so you can see how you can make it for those that don't have one. But if you have a scoreboard, all you want to do is on the 6-inch side, you want to score at 3/8 of an inch, which is the mark just before the 1/2 inch mark. So you want to score that down at 3/8 of an inch, and then you're going to turn your paper around. Now just remember, if you've got a directional paper, you want to do the score line along the bottom of the direction of the paper, not on the top. So you want to then turn your paper, so you've got that score line there, and then you're just going to have a look, and you're going to line your direction of the paper downways that way. So you'll know where you need to make the fold. And then you want to also score that at 3/8 of an inch all the way down. So that's pretty much all there is to the scoring. Now if you don't have a scoreboard, I'm just going to do it without a scoreboard. All you want to do is just give it a simple little fold, just like that. I'm going to take this, open that out, and then you're going to do the same down the bottom. Just checking your pattern of your paper, and you're going to roughly about the same, give it about the same fold that you've done on the side. And again, that doesn't have to be exactly the same. You're going to open that up, you're going to refold that side, you're going to bring this side over, and I'm just going to tuck it inside like that. So it's just a little bit flush to that edge. So I've got a center fold there. And I'm going to open it up. You can see now you've got these score lines. We are going to remove this piece here. So I'm just going to cut along up to the center of that fold line. Angle cut that little piece. And then I'm going to also angle cut that and that side. So that is how your paper looks. And I'm also going to angle cut this top part here where that fold line is, so you have that shape now. And we are going to fold this over and apply glue to this side of the flap. And bring this over to the top and seal that off. And just make sure everything lines up. And then finally just add a little bit of glue down here, and that will create a cute little pocket insert for your ephemeras or your little goodies. So it makes a cute little ephemera holder. And you can also punch a thumb notch in the middle there if you like. And there is your cute little pocket that you can make two using one piece of 6x6. And then you can add your embellishment to the front like that. Or I'm going to make another one, and I might embellish this one because I found these pieces. So I'm just going to grab, I might actually use the one that I've made. See, they're all just so nice. I don't know which one to use. They're all pretty fun to add. Or I might add, I think I will do this one. So all I'm going to do is, I've got these two strips of papers. I'm actually going to make a fishtail banner shape. They're just fun and easy when I'm making those style of embellishments. Don't have to think too much, especially when you've got scrap papers. So let's place that there. And there's this other little piece. I might just trim that down a little bit. 1 second. I'll just trim this down a tiny bit. Just want to see how it looks. So you can also see that no matter how you embellish your little pockets with these flowers, it will still look pretty. So I'm going to place that there, and I might just overlap that one up there. Just put that back. Okay, now just create a little fishtail banner at the bottom. Oh, I just found this on my desk. I don't know where that came from. I might add that on there too. Sometimes when I do my crafting, I've got all these bits and pieces laying around, and then I have this thought that it might work, and it saves me from looking around for bits and pieces. So I'm going to stick that there. Stick that one. Do that. This. I might just pop that there. That's all right like that. I think that will look fine. Yeah, I'll just do that. And just that was an easy way to finish this off. So I might just take this little piece off. Don't know why I don't want that bit there. Like that. Yeah, okay. And there is my little embellished pocket. And that fits in there nicely as well. And this was also made with a 6x6 paper. You can make two of these little coin pockets. But that is how I decorated this little pocket using the torn paper flower embellishments that I had made. I hope you enjoyed this easy tutorial that you could also make using your scrap papers, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.